Hi everyone, Lynn here. I just thought I'd pop on and do a wee video of what I'm using in my makeup and my skincare at the present time. I'm always switching and changing, but I just thought I'd do a wee update. Way back last year, I first started my channel. I did what I do for my skincare routine. It's probably not changed much, to be honest, but I just thought I'd do a wee update video and probably turn it into a wee chat. It's absolutely roasting up here. I was out there feeding the birds this morning, and wee Joey Blackbird was sitting there. He comes right up to the back door, and he was sitting there waiting for his breakfast. So I put a coconut on the deck, and well, not just for Joey Blackbird, but it started off just for Joey Blackbird because he always sat there. So I put all the sort of mealworms and the season and a wee coconut, and all the birds come. I've got my wee woodpecker comes every morning. I've got Joey Blackbird. I got great tits, blue tits, green finches, goldfinches, beautiful birds that come. And then sometime I do get the bird of prey. A couple of years ago, we had one come as a wee baby one, and he didn't realise, and he sat in the fence, and all the birds at the bird table wouldn't come because they saw him sitting there. Do you know what I mean? An absolutely beautiful bird, so he was absolutely gorgeous. It was a sparrowhawk, that's what he was, absolutely gorgeous. Not that I want to see my wee birds getting eaten, and I'm really very happy if my wee Joey Blackbird get eaten, do you know what I mean? But sadly, it's the food chain, and the cat always sits behind the fence to annoy Spencer, so he sits here deliberately, wags his tail, doesn't move, and I've got to bring him in. But I've had a few dead birds in the garden over the years, obviously, with the cats getting them. So, but my wee Joey Blackbird, that's about 4 years that wee bird's been coming. I know it's him. I've told you the story before. Here's me blaring again. The story is he's been attacked a few times, and feathers all down out his neck, and the feathers at the back of his head all peeled out. He's been left with sort of white scars on the side of his neck. So I know it's him, and he's that team. His Spencer sitting here, and I can literally stand next to the bird and talk to him, put the seeds out in the pots along to get his seeds. So that's my little story update on Joey Blackbird. He's still coming. That's about 4 years, so it is. But anyway, I was doing this wee video for a blather. Also, I found this lady subscribed to my channel last night. I don't know what's happened to my number. They go up and down by one all the time. But anyway, this lady subscribed last night, and she's called L Love. So I clicked on. When somebody subscribes to my channel, automatically go back to see if it's a channel I'm interested in to subscribe to. So she had just started a YouTube channel within the last couple of weeks, and so I went to check her out, and she's got a lovely wee picture on her profile, a wee black guinea pig, and it's very much like my wee Maisie. So watched the video, and she's like myself. She loves the lemonade box. She is an Irish YouTuber, absolutely lovely. And like myself, loves the lemonade box. And also, we're on that subject, I just want to say thanks very much to people that's used my code on my lemonade box to get their May box. I don't think you're going to be disappointed in the May box, to be honest. It looks like going to be a really good box again. As I told you, lemonade box is become my favourite box. So when I clicked on this, Elle Loves, she's called, YouTube channel. Obviously I watched the video. She's a glossy box up and a lemonade box up, and obviously she started commenting and telling me about animals and things like that. So she's only just started, so if you're interested in unboxings like myself, go and check her out. So it's Elle Loves, and she's just started her YouTube channel, and as a wee profile pictures a wee black guinea pig. I very like my hay fever starting, sorry, very much like my little Maisie. So you know, you like to support a new YouTuber starting a wee channel. So lovely, sounds really nice comments back and forward. So please go and check her out. It's Elle Loves. So anyway, so I just thought I'd pop on today for a wee blather and tell you my skin, because a few people ask me to review products, what I use and what I think of them, and what I use out of the boxes, what I use, just people generally interested. I mean, I get all these boxes, and I never come back on to say I like it, I don't like it, or maybe just in passing comments. But you know, whatever I say, what I'm going to tell you is my honest opinion, and what I like, you might not like, and vice versa. So anyway, so what I usually do in the morning, I'm terrible sometimes, I'm that tired, and I do sometimes forget to take my makeup off, and I get lazy, just get so tired. Maybe I'll take a wet wipe or something over my face, and a wet wipe. Facial wipe, but sometimes I don't even bother. So I go up in the morning. So some of the mornings I've not been good into makeup off. A double cleanse. I love this. The Elements Nourish and Omega Rich Oil. This is quite expensive, but I got this in a few kits for QVC. And sometimes if there's really good kits, it's on easy pay, maybe buy two because it's worth it. Do you know what I mean? So I think this is about £30–40. Don't quote me, but I do think it is. So what I did, I showed my last video, my QVC purchase. I purchased another oil. I do like cleansing oil. I really do. It takes all the makeup and everything off. So I use that, and then I'll double cleanse with the new any balm. It's usually my get my words out, my Emma Hardy balm or my cleansing balms for it. Anyway, I've got my, what's it called? Mon Your Skin balm I tried as well. So I've been using this. This is just about the recent TSV. You can see I've been well using that. And then if I don't use that, I'll use the Botanicals Lab. When my skin's really bad, I'll use this. And my lovely friend Angela popped that in a lovely gift she sent me. And I got one, the facial wash I'll use at night. So I got to put in here as one that Cindy sent me, and I got these on. I didn't get this on lip box, but I got the other one. I do like this one, really good, but I don't use this all the time. As my skin starts breaking out, I start using that. So that's my cleansing routine. But there's other cleanser, maybe I'll pick that up. If a new cleanser comes in the box, I've just got to try it. But at this present time, that is the cleansers. And then I'll use a spray, actually just 2 settings, just 2 wee settings. I forgot to put this in. Sorry about that. I forgot as well, it's I do love this. I do love this Rodile, and I love the wee system. You just put your cotton wool on that and it comes out. You can see I've used that well since I got it in my beauty egg. That removes, you think you've double cleansed your face, that still removes all the dirt. So I'll use that, then I'll spray either with the Elemis Rehydrating Toner or this one, which I got in a FabFitFun box. And kindly Sally Shearer had sent me, a really nice friend has sent me this in a lovely box not long ago. So I use this, I really do like that. So that's what I use, my cleansing routine, cleansing tone, that's what I use. And sometimes I would pop in this, I just got these, a Balanced Skin Resurfacing Multi-Acid Facial Pads. So we got these on my British Beauty box, and I'll do that maybe once, twice a week. And then the little pads for the, exfoliating them. And I've not got it in the box, and I'm not going to be doing the stairs to get it. I do use the Dr. Brandt exfoliator once, twice a week, but I use the Avant one from, I've used it twice, 3 times, we've got in glossy box. I really like that one. Not I would pay £90 odd for it. I'd love to see it in our box. I'd love to see it in a box. Here, stand up, sorry. I love to see it in our box. It's lovely and gentle and it smells lovely. It's no overpowering, I love that. So that's my sort of cleansing routines. So then, in my wee bag, this is the wee bag we got from Elmas, the last TSV, and I'm turning into Koreans here, so after all my cleansing and everything else, I always put my Dr. Botanicals, my Rock and Rose on first. Then I'll either put on top, this is terrible, my Sarah Chapman, well I really do like that's nearly finished actually, a wee bit to go, that was in my Valentine's box, or I'll use the Espar wee oil on top, or what I've been using lately, the last couple of days I've started to use this, is what I got in the beauty egg, is the Balance Meat. That is lovely. So I always do my serums and then put a wee oil on top. And what I've been using is the eye creams. I use my Pro Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment in the morning. This is that, a lot of this goes a long way, so it does. That amount there does the 2 eyes, that little drop, just really, really good. I like that. And I use this new Pro Collagen Eye Renewal Mask on top of that, and I use this at night. And I do use, actually I'll put it in here, just I know what to pause it again, it's the, I thought it was organised, but I keep telling you what you see is what you get. I thought it was actually going to be organised with this. All you need is that blank phone to go. Sorry about that, that's twice I've had to pause this video, so I'm so sorry. I forgot to put this in. What I use at night as well is the E-Cooking Eye Cream. We got that in one of the Look Fantastics boxes. I can't remember what it was. I think that might have been in the, I don't know if that was in the Valentine's box or not, but anyway, I got that in one of the special editions box. I used that, and I'm back on to using my Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I just get the original. I do like the Ultra Rich, but just thinks a wee bit, I've not got dry skin, so I use that. But what I've been using under my makeup, and maybe I've put that on, I've got my makeup on, I'll put this on top, and it's the colour correcting treatment from Dr. Jack, and that was in the beauty egg, and this goes on really green, right, but it's lovely, and it does definitely take the redness out of your skin, and that turns into, it goes by, I probably put far too much on. A lot of this goes a long way, that green does, and it does take the redness out of my skin. So that's a moisturiser I go between. And sometimes I'll pop on this one as well, the Mattis serum, Radiant Serum. I do like that. I do really like that serum. I got that in Lib last year. When Lib was really good, you used to get the high-end products and things like that. You'd be on there first thing in the morning to get these kind of things. I use that. And I use my Elemis Pro Collagen Net and Decollete Balm. And I use the Avant. I think this is my second last one. When this was on, first came out in the boxes, way back in January 2019 it would be, I stocked up on 4 of these boxes that month with a tenner. I thought the per box, that worth, and I really do like that. Not I'd ever pay the high price. I do like the brand, but I'd never pay the high price. And what's in here is just, sometimes I'll use the Elemis Peptide 4-night recovery. I've got a full size of that I got in my kit from QVC. I don't know if I actually did a video on that, actually, I can't remember. If that, I thought I did put that in the video. And that's the Oxygenate Night Cream, I go between them, and a little Pro Collagen Marine Oil. As I say, I always put an oil on top of my serums. So that's the hydration booster that came from the ASOS box. I'll put that in my moisturiser if my skin's feeling a bit dehydrated. So that's my skincare that I use just now. But I swap and change and swap and change, got that much stuff to get through. So that's my skincare, excuse me, that I use just now. And this is the makeup I've got in my face today. Again, I've got like a double trolley over there. No, there's sort of plastic trolleys, and it's all full of makeup and brushes and everything else. I need to get my finger out and get it all sorted out. But this is what I've used today, and all my brushes I've used. So we started off with the primers. Sorry for rummaging. Oh, sorry, Spencer. I always put my Figs and Rouge on and let that dry in, and I'll let with this tube. I've had this on the go for about 4 months, maybe even longer. This lasts forever. A small amount, a pea-sized amount does. If you put too much on of this, it rolls off. So that's the Figs and Rouge Soft Focus Pore Perfecting Primer. A little of that goes a long way. Put too much on, I've learnt it rolls off. And I use this, this is a tinted moisturiser thing. I got that on Latest in Beauty. And I always use something like that, just a wee primer. I do like primers with a wee bit of colour in it, so I put that as a primer, let it dry in. And the foundation I've got on today is the Doll 10 in medium, and that's the Doll 10 Skin Anti-Stress Skin Perfecting Foundation, and a little squirt drop, that's what I'm looking for, of the Iconic London drops. And I use this a lot, and I'm glad to say I got another bottle of this in my BoxyCharm. So that's what I've got on my face for my foundation. And the concealer I'll always use, and I buy this, even if it's not in a kit for QVC, I've always got one of these on the go and one spare. It's the Bye Bye But It Under Eye Concealer, and this is in the shade medium, this one. And I use that every day. It's also just to cover the wee spots. Another one came up the other day, it's actually not too bad, it's improved. I use that, that's brilliant, covers a multitude of sins, that. So that's my base on. And then I used, I got this palette, the contour palette Anastasia, in my Corti box, and I use this shade here under my eyes to brighten it up, and that I use that as an eye primer, and that basically takes, obviously you get older, you get tea bag stains and basically discoloration in eyelids. That is great for an eye, if you've got that palette, that is great for an eye primer, so I use that. And my trusted, I love this palette, this is what I've got on my eyes today, my Mimi. And as I told you in my BoxyCharm video, there's a 50% sale on just now. I'm actually going to get the set of brushes, actually, not that I need them. And I really like that, so I've got the other 2 palettes on the way. So I used the colours in that, and I used the blue from my Tarte palette, so I've got on that, my blue on. I used that colour in my eyes as well, so that was eyes. Eyeliners, I used my Code 8 black eyeliner just in the lash line. And in my waterline, my trusted blue, Midnight Blue Wonder Wand from Ciati. I really do like. I know people say don't wear blue with blue eyes, but I do. I don't go with it. I don't go with the flow. And Lynn Canny is just sitting her bum and no dick into a new mascara. What do I have to go and do? Open a new one from my Look Incredible, the Milk one. This has got some weight on it. No, it has. But it's got a lovely wand, really, really nice, and that, I don't want to frighten you come too close to the camera, but it's actually really quite good. Definitely lengthens your lashes. I mean, for being 54, you know, my lashes aren't too bad, they're actually still black and still quite thick. So, but that, I really do like that mascara. So I used that in my Look Incredible box to start using things, the boxes. So that was my eyes done. Then my contour, I used the palette, I used that shade actually. I used that shade for contouring, that one. And my blush I put on to start with, because these cream brushes all sink into my face. That was the one for Doll 10. Used that. And then that's some blusher, and I used this on top, and this is Burnt from Ciati wee powder blush. I think if I put the powder, I put the cream blush on it first, and I think putting the powder on top, it does stay a wee bit longer during the day. That's what I find, maybe it doesn't do it for everybody. I find I put a wee cream blush on, a wee powder on top, and it definitely seems to stay on a wee bit longer. My blush seems to be a couple of hours the blush is gone, it just seems to sink into my face. Now the lipstick, believe it or not, I've got on today is that bright orange one from Cohorted. I used my Douche lip liner I got, I think that was in Cohorted. And this lipstick's lovely. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. This is the one we got in Cohort, Look Incredible. Gorgeous packaging, and you open it up and you get a bright orange lipstick. And I wouldn't wear it, I put it on, I just wouldn't wear it on its own. I mean, it's a lovely quality lipstick. It's really nice feeling on the lips, but the colour, I just wouldn't wear it on its own. So I put it on today, and the lip gloss I put on top was this one from Pure that I got when I was doing my Pure cosmetics, and I was looking into that. I can't remember what this is called. Focused, is what it is. That's when you get the wee light and everything on it. So that's what's on top. So that is the burnt orange lipstick on that. Put that on top, and you get a nice kind of decent shade to wear, because there's no way I'd wear that on its own. It's a gorgeous lipstick. It is really. I think they were £29, and you know, if I got a real, to be honest, if I went to the Givenchy, how you pronounce it, Givenchy counter, and I saw a really nice shade in that. I mean, how sometimes Debenhams, I don't know if Debenhams do that, but if Debenhams like do their 10%, if they mention that's if Debenhams still is existing through this pandemic, is like if you've got a beauty care, maybe there's a sale or no, a discount on the store, I would definitely maybe get 10% off it. I would definitely get that in a decent colour, because it's really, really lovely on the lips, but I just don't like the colour. But putting that on top, I've got it to wear. So that's it. So then what I've done, then I used my powder. I used that to take, if I put a wee bit more extra blush on that mean to her a wee bit redness, I used that. That's the Morphe from banana powder I got in Look Incredible. So I have used, that's all the items I did. I used, that was for Look Incredible, that was for Look Incredible, my lipstick was for Look Incredible. What else did we get in that box? I can't remember. We got that. I've not used the mask. We got the lipstick, the powder, and we got, what else did I get in that box? I can't mind. That's terrible. I can't remember what else we got in that box. The lipstick, that, the Laura Mercier eyeshadow. I've not got that on today. But that was the 3 items I used for the Incredible box. And then my brows, I used my, where's the brow pen? In here somewhere. Have I done that? There we go. No, it's not. I had my brow. There we go. I used it at Cosmetics Brow Power Universal shade in that in my brows. That was the shade that I used on my brows. And I've had this for a while. It's actually getting dried out now. It was the Sheila eyebrow clear gel. We got that in Birchbox a while ago, but it's coming to its end. But I do like that. Wouldn't pay the £15 for it enough. So that was my brows, and I finished off with my highlighter, which was Celestial, and that was in my Mother's Day kit I got from the first Mother's Day kit I got for Ciati. I do like the Ciati brand. And then I finished it off with the Too Faced Unicorn Tears bronzer. That's my second one. I got that in my Look Incredible box away last year, never thinking I was going to use it, and that's me on my second one. I got that on eBay actually. And then I finished it off, oh, forgot to say what's under my eyes, concealer. I used the Doll 10 concealer under my eyes. This is a really nice one, and a lot of this goes a long way, and that's in the shade medium. I don't know if you can see that there. A little goes a long way with that. Really, that's what I put under my eyes to get rid of my dark circles. Then I finished off, I love this powder, my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I got that one in my Happy Bazaar box that I got. So that's all my makeup's on my face today. I swap and change every day, but that's what I'm going today. And I finished off, and we nearly finished this. It's the Rituals perfume we got in, I think that was a Christmas box. We got in the glossy box. You smell, sorry darling, you smelling that? You sleepy man, sorry darling. So that'll be in my empties, because that's it, just finished. So I quite like that fragrance, but it doesn't last. Yeah, I can't smell it, and a couple of hours later, even an hour later, I can't smell it. Very expensive perfume as well. Really love it, but nice when it goes on, but doesn't last. So that's perfume, and these are just the brushes I used. My contour brush, blusher brush, powder brush, eyeshadow brushes, my eye mascara brush, blending brush, my concealer brush, and a beauty blender. That's all I use today. As I say, my makeup swatch changes every year. I didn't realise this, I did a 20-minute video, sorry. But that's basically my skincare I'm using just now, and my makeup I've got on my face today. I just thought I'd do that wee video. Because people do ask what I use, you know, in comments and things over the, you know, people say, I've asked me, you know, if you do a review and things, what you think, or what, you know, just what you think of the products out the boxes. I do like the powder, it definitely took the redness down, and I do really like the mascara. I really do like that. I like the Givenchy lipstick, or Givenchy, how you pronounce it, Givenchy lipstick. I really do like that, but I don't like the colour. But it's a lovely package, a lovely feel on. See if that was a lovely pinky colour, rosy colour, it'd be absolutely gorgeous. But I think I would buy that if I got, no, £29 a bit investment for a lipstick, but I do like it. And I know I'm a sucker for packaging, but I would buy it. So I've started, you know, using things out my boxes and going through. I never come back to say what I think of them, unbox them, show them. I never say what I think of them, but I really do like that mascara. I really do like that. And I definitely, my mascara, it definitely lengthens your lashes, definitely like that. And really do like this palette, but I would never pay £46 for that. I could never afford to justify £46 for that, but I do like it. I really do like it. The shades are actually okay, but that shade there is great for a eyelid primer. So that's just basically what my skincare just now I'm using. It'll change. I mean, I've got a whole box of skincare down there with different things open to try. I've got on the go different bits of skincare on the go to try. But that's what I'm using just now. Makeup, as I say, that as well as another brush. I was using my powder brush and my bronzer brush. I forgot to show you that. That was a lovely set I got from Tarte, and they're down. I think they're down to £22 on the website just now. I really like them, like the brushes. I forgot that, and another powder brush. I forgot to show you. I keep telling you what you see is what you get. I jump from one thing to another. But that is my skincare I'm using just now, and the makeup I've got on my face today. Yes, I like that palette from the Quarter box, but I'd never spend that kind of money. That's what I like about the boxes, is you get things in the boxes you'd never think of buying or trying. Do you know what I mean? Yes, you get things that's, you try it, you don't like it, it goes straight in the bin, but you've not paid the full price for it. Do you know what I mean? If you're putting like a £29 lipstick, like I couldn't get that orange lipstick to work, I just put it in the bin, but I didn't pay £29 for the lipstick, I paid £35 for the whole box. So I don't feel as guilty putting things in the bin because I've not paid that full price. I mean, I've all made mistakes going to beauty counters under all the lights in the department stores, and you buy something that looks great and you go out and it's looks totally nothing like it when you're out in daylight. We've all made mistakes and stuff we've bought, and you've paid the full price for. So at least you're paying for these boxes. Yes, you don't get the great colours and things. Gives you something to try, and you know you've not paid the full price. If I didn't like that, I'd give it away, or you've only swatched it or binned it. But I do like it, but you don't feel as bad because you've not paid the full price. But that lipstick is lovely. It's lovely on. Finishing through here. That lipstick, oh, find it. It's lovely packaging. Look at that, lovely packaging. Really nice, comfortable on the lips, but look at the shade. I mean, if it was just a lovely shade. So I would give me a chance to try that, knowing that I like it, and I will invest in a nice pinky colour. So basically, I'll stop waffling on, but that just, it's supposed to be a quick video, it's now turned into about 5 minutes of me blather. So wee pal, as you see, sound asleep. So I'm just going to go out to the garden, it's a lovely sunny day up, really warm up here. I'm going to get the tortoises out, get them out, clean up all the garden seats, because after the winter, you know what they like, they get covered in birdie poo and stuff like that. So I'm going to get all that cleaned and get out in the back door. At least I've got a garden to go out in, do you know what I mean? Obviously the gardener's not been, so the front garden looks as if there's going to be tigers coming out it basically. So I'll need to see if I can get, I don't think an old lawnmower in the garage, see if I can get my son to get that done for me. The wee man across the road said, oh, he'll help me, but I don't like that. I like getting things done myself. I'm very independent. I don't like asking for help. I like getting things done. I didn't stay up to midnight last night to try and get my Tesco slot. I was too tired. So I've got a slot for Morrison's booked on the 9th of May, so not up to the 9th of May, so I'll need to stay up on Wednesday night to try and get a slot for the Wednesday, the it'll be the 30th, oh, I should remember that day, 13th of May, that's the day my dad died. Yep, so I remember it's 13th of May is the next slot I've got to get. I used to always get a Wednesday, Saturday, because I also got to get fresh veg for the animals, but I've now kind of, I wouldn't take 2 slots a week because I think that's just been greedy through this, so I need to get like the veg on a Wednesday to last, and I'll get Emma to get other animal veg to keep them going. So as I say, I want to remember it's the next Wednesday night I'll be setting up to get it for the 13th of May. My dad's birthday was the 6th of May, and then he died the 13th of May, so yeah. 14 years this year, but I miss him every day. I don't want to get into that, and I'm glad to see that some of the council have been getting into trouble for closing cemeteries. Not that I can go to my dad's grave. I go every year on his anniversary, but I can't go this year because I was having lockdown till June. I always go to the cemetery on his birthday, and I always make a point of going down to Glasgow for his, because he's buried there, and I always go down on his birthday, the 6th of May and the 13th of May, but I won't get this year. But a lot of cemeteries were shut, so I'm glad it's been on the news this morning that it shouldn't be shut, because people at this, especially at this time going through this, need somewhere to go to speak to loved ones, do you know what I mean? So it's amazing how the conversation can go from talking about you know Joy Blackbird to my dad, you know what I mean? I keep telling you what you see is what you get, but anyway, I'll stop blathering on. But take care everybody, and I'll catch up with you all very soon. Please keep safe, look after yourself. You have got a wee garden, pop out. If you've got a great day that I've got up here, it's a lovely sunny day, go and enjoy it. And hopefully next week a few boxes that I'm waiting on will start coming, and I'll get them up. But thanks very much for tuning and watching this. So it's turned out to be a bit of a blur video, but that is it. My skincare I'm using just now, and my makeup I'm using just now, just to let you know a rough idea, what I'm using, because as I keep telling you, I show you all these boxes, never come back to say what I think of it. So yeah, so I'm going to start maybe doing that, letting you know what I think of the products. But anyway, and I've noticed, and got my head together, Kinder Box contacted me to say they're really sorry that I got custom charges and offered to pay the custom charges, and I think they said they put $17.90 to under, so it's under the £15 custom charges, but they didn't actually put the dollar sign in front of the £17.90 or a pound sign, so customs office probably automatically thought it was £17.90, hence why I get custom charges. So I thought that was really nice, a Kinder Box asking, to contact me to say they're going to refund me the £11 4 pence, and I thought it was really nice of them. And I emailed them back to say I think the issue is, because I got the box to photograph to prove I paid it, I said I think the issue is being that they haven't put the dollar sign in front of the £17.90 on the value, and British Customs took it as pounds, and that's how I got the charges. I've asked them to make sure that I put the dollar sign in front of it, or reduce the value in the box, so I don't get customs on my April box still to come. So I'll keep up to date with that, but I thought that was really nice of them offering to refund that. But anyway, I'll say bye for now, and I probably will end up resubscribing to that box charm. That's what's in my head about custom charges. Because I never get the custom charges with that this month, I'll end up resubscribing to that. But anyway, take care everybody, and I'll catch up with you all very soon. And thanks so much for staying subscribed. I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thanks very much. I never thought this wee channel would get nearly a year get as many subscribers, so thanks very much. So take care everybody, look after yourselves. Bye bye.